Once upon a time, there lived 3 bears. A baby bear, a mother bear, and a father bear. One day, the mother bear was making porridge, and then gave the family the porridge, and then they decided to go for a walk after getting their food for some reason. So they left the house, and I guess they left the door locked, because then a little girl walked into the house. Her name was Goldilocks. Goldilocks walked into the house, for some reason, and she saw the bowl of porridge. She took a spoonful from the smallest bowl. She said, "That's too cold." Shit. No, I fucked that up. Hold on. She took a bite from the biggest bowl. She said, this is far too hot. She took a bite from the medium bowl. She said, "This is much too cold." Or hot. I forgot what I said last time. But then she took a bite from the smallest bowl, and she said, this porridge is just right. And she ate it all up. Then she went into the living room of the stranger's house. She sat on she tried to sit on the biggest chair, but said, "This chair is far too big." She tried to sit on the middle chair, and I guess that middle chair was also far too big. And then she tried to sit on the littlest chair, and it fit her just right. And then she sat on it, and then got up, and then she went upstairs to the bedroom. All the bears slept in the same room. I just realized that's so stupid. But all in separate beds. I mean, I guess it makes sense for the baby, but I don't see why the parents would sleep in 2 separate beds. Anyway, she slept she tried to sleep in the biggest bed, but the bed was far too hard. Then she tried to sleep in the medium bed, and the bed was far too soft, which is a weird issue to have. But then she slept in the smallest bed, and it fit just right. So she took a snap. Then the bears returned home after leaving their door wide open, and realized, oh no, somebody's broken into our house. So they went to their porridge, because that's the first thing they check up on, obviously. The daddy bear says, "Somebody ate a little bit of my porridge." The mother bear says, "Somebody also tried to eat my porridge." And the baby bear says, "Somebody ate out of my porridge, and they finished it all up." I think that was the repeating thing, that something all up, or whatever. Or wait, didn't Goldilocks break the baby bear's chair? That's weird. If the chair was just right for her, how would she break it? Whatever. Sorry, I forgot to mention, she broke the little baby bear's chair. Then they went into the living room, and Father Bear was like, "Somebody sat in my chair. Somebody sat in my chair." I don't know how he, I don't know how he could tell, but somebody sat in his chair. And the Mommy Bear was like, "Somebody sat in my chair." And then the baby bear was like, "Somebody sat in my chair," and they broke it. Then the bears went to upstairs. Let's see. The daddy bear was like, "Somebody slept in my bed." The mommy bear said, "Somebody slept in my bed." And the baby bear said, "Somebody slept in my bed, and they're still here." Now, from here on, I have no idea how this rest of the story goes. I think my only experience with Fairytales is like the parody books. So, as far as I'm concerned, the bears called the police and arrested Goldilocks. As far as other stories are concerned, the bears ate Goldilocks. And as far as Puss in Boots is concerned, Goldilocks was adopted by the bears? I don't know. I like that last one. So the bear's like, "Hey lady, what the hell are you doing in our house?" And she was like, "Oh, my parents are probably dead, so I left into the woods, and I wanted to run this abandoned cottage, which I thought was abandoned, but instead was owned by 3 bears. And the bears were like, "Oh, that sucks that your parents are dead. Hey, you want to live with us? We could use a daughter, I guess." And then Goldilocks was like, "All right, thank you. Sorry for breaking your chair, but I specialize in carpeting, so carpenting. So I'll be happy to fix it." And then they all lived happily ever after. The end. And the moral of the story is, if you're an orphan, go find a house in the woods and eat the food, break a chair, and then sleep in their bed. Thank you. Good night, children.